2004 maybe since Waterford have actually beaten Kilkenny in Nowlan Park, and I think previous to that it was a long while ago as well. So it's obviously a massive game, but I think any game in the Allianz League, whether it be Kilkenny, Tip or any of the teams, I think has to be taken on its merits, and it's obviously going to be a very difficult game. The two championship games last year were obviously very entertaining games, I think, but from our own perspective, we didn't do enough. The first day was one that we particularly look back on and say that we didn't, we didn't drive it on the last 10-15 minutes potentially. We got a little bit too defensive in that, so I think that's something that we're going to have to work on this year. Kilkenny have been the benchmark for the last number of years. Despite they didn't win it last year, I think from a physical perspective, they're obviously very, very strong in that. So, if you're not on it, if you're not matching them physically, I think straight away they've won up on you. So, I think every part of the game, over the years, Kilkenny they've set the standard. So, in every single facet, you need to come up to scratch to beat them. Over the last year or two, I kind of had a little bit of hassle in my groin and kind of my lower, just kind of down by my stomach and that. So, it's kind of carrying it on for the last 2 years. So I said, kind of made a conscious decision at the end of the year when the club championship finished with Ballygunner that I try and get it sorted out. So I'm just kind of rehabbing at that with the physios and that and trying to get sorted so I don't be dragging it along with me. It's not a massive injury, and so I've been lucky enough that I haven't really missed any games through it, 1 or 2 club games towards the end of last year. But I suppose it'll be tough, obviously, seeing that it's hard nearly seeing the lads training at this time of the year, doing a lot of long run and stuff like that, and kind of thinking yourself that will you be fall a bit behind in that. So I just probably have to work harder now once I'm back to get up to speed.